Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from these readings and leave the rest. And let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective. One that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. And beautiful, each and every one of you are. I love you. Thank you so much for your loyalty. And I appreciate that. Each and every day, I appreciate those that, tuning in, showing up and showing out. I root for you as you root for me. And I wish you many blessings on your journey. All right, so what we're going to do is do the lunchtime rewind, baby. And the one song I have in my head is like Replay by Zendaya. I'm not sure why I'm thinking about Zendaya. It's probably because she's getting married and I'm so happy for her. But I feel like it's the song Replay. Put this song on replay. I could listen to it all day. Yeah. Put the song on replay. Start all over again and again and again. I feel like instead of it being put this song on replay, it's like put my life on replay. Everywhere I go, play you ever. It's like something about a person's life is on replay. It's like they just keep repeating the same patterns. It's not about a song so much as it about a life, choices, lifestyle. Try, the newness starting from scratch. And also Angel by, and this is the real root of the song. This person's life is on replay, but there's something that's going wrong in their life. That's why it's on replay. So let's just do some Reiki-esque rituals, the stuff that I usually do for energy. And if you don't like that, for whatever reason, you can certainly fast forward it to the actual tarot card reading if you want to. Today, what I'm doing is I'm featuring Intuitive Kev's tarot deck. You can find it on Etsy. It's a wonderful deck. You don't need a book to have the meanings. The meanings are very self-explanatory because the pictures are so descriptive. So I would highly recommend that, as well as Graffiti. Graffiti 3 is the latest decks from them. Graffiti, okay, part 3. We're gonna feature both of these decks and two tarot cards. Okay, one from Intuitive Kev and the other one a generic one, the Rider-Waite. So let's do something. This makes noise, so lower your volume if you're sensitive to sound. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Clear out the energy. Any type of bad juju. Put the nut rattle down, and I'll give you the lyrics to the song Angel if you haven't heard it. It's an oldie. Clear energy, spirit. Selenite stick for cleansing. Okay, excellent. And the sound bowl will be the last thing that I do, because I didn't do protection. Well, I did the Obsidian's protection, as well as this one, which is tourmaline. Black tourmaline, protect the space, protect my beautiful collective. Each and every day, here it is, comes to you. Protection, whenever you need it. All right. Now, the last thing we're going to do is ring in the sound bowl and make it official-like and call in spirit. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that was like a slow start. So maybe somebody's having a slow start to their day. I can relate. All right. So the song from Angel from Sara McLachlan, I believe is her name. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Beautiful release. Memories seep into my veins. Let me be empty, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of an angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. So tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting. You keep on building the lies that you make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference. Escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness. Oh, this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees. Ooh, that's not good. None of that's good. It's a beautiful, haunting song, but this song is just unbelievable. It's just sad because the person's life is on replay because they're doing toxic shit. Bottom line. Drugs, alcohol. They're trying to forget the endlessness that they feel. Yes. Their life is a fucking wreck, basically. Alright, let's get into it. Spirit, this replay. Put this song on replay. And you know the song that they probably listen to, really, if you're going to get into it? Let's face it. There's a 70s song, man. It's from, what is it called? Pink Floyd. Oh my god. Yeah. Probably putting that song on replay. Where it's like, hello, hello, can you hear me? Yeah, play that song and you'll know what I'm talking about. Probably hearing that song day and night. Alright, anyway, probably in their head too. Somebody's going through it. And their choices are keeping them trapped. It's like Groundhog Day every day. Spirit, come through. Give me a message, please, for the overall collective. Please confirm or deny. Karmic connection. So this is a person you could have had a karmic connection with. Not your twin. Not high level. This was somebody that you learned a lesson from. My love. This could be a hater too. Somebody that's hating on you and your innocence. You were too innocent for this person. Maybe your innocence pissed this person off and they felt like they could take advantage. All of a sudden you're a damn welcome mat. That could be one scenario. The other scenario could be that you have children with this hater. God bless you if you do. Yeah, because this is a tough situation. This person's addictions are created a separation. 10 of Cups. You could have had it all at the beginning with this person, and then their toxic ways got in the way of this connection, and you're no longer with this person. Black magic could be a factor in this situation. This hater could be wishing bad on you. Now, as we've learned, or if you haven't learned, from Empress T, 4444, that's 4 4s, okay? Might be seeing that synchronicity. Black magic does not mean mixing the cauldron. What it can mean is that you are wishing negative on a person, wishing them endings, wishing them that they don't succeed, wishing that everything falls apart in their life, and that's considered black magic. So this hater, this karmic connection that you had, this person that has severe addictions that's keeping their life in a loop, is wishing you negativity, and therefore it's going back to sender, because you ain't doing any fuck shit like this, and their life is a nightmare, okay? Trash box. This is a person who could feel like they're trash, or they were thrown off into the trash by you. But it was the way they treated you like a clown. They treated you with disrespect. They took the innocence from you and created a very guarded person, and could have post-traumatic stress because you were with this bitch for a while and they were treating you like absolute shit. You gave them the 10 of Cups and they gave you the shaft. So now they're feeling the pinch. And I'll tell you right now, I'm Portuguese. When they give you a Portuguese pinch, it ain't like a regular pinch. It's a rip. And that's what they feel like their life is right now. Okay? They're going through it. This was an energy vampire as well that was sucking the life out of you. And now that your energy has been drained and you're moved away from this person, building back your life, this person is in the toilet. Bottom line, their own choices got them in that mess. You're protected and they're not. You might be guarded. You might feel a little bit bitterness about what happened to you, but recognize this person is in trouble. And their choices, but also their toxicity, can come from childhood. Their negativity and all the bullshit that they went through in life could have created this mess. Page of Cups. You might have had a lot of love for this person at one time, and this love that they had for you was very basic. They want to even show you love or send you messages Cups is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. They didn't know how to receive or give love in the proper way. It was very immature energy. Yep. You didn't want to work with this person anymore. Two of Wands. You just decided you worked with this person at one time and you learned your lesson. You moved away from this person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Moved away from this person, and now there's a backlash in this person's life, and it could be severe addictions that maybe you weren't even privy to or aware of. Devils here. Capricorn energy. This person has a lot of codependencies, addictive behaviors that are keeping them trapped in a, I don't know, just like, could be legal matters, could be getting caught by the law. Yeah, this is a person who's broken. They break hearts. It's like hurt people hurt people. This is like, if you look up the dictionary under that scenario, that statement, this person's right here. This is a person who's been hurt in life, and they just keep hurting other people as like, I don't know, like revenge or something. Very broken person. Very, very broken person. Five of Swords. They put conflict in your life. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you pulled away from this person and you're no longer with them and you're getting a new beginning somewhere else. Maybe you're partnering up or collaborating with somebody else. Or you started this with this person in a relationship and they already had a third party situation that you weren't even aware of. Or they would just, it didn't matter. They always had 3 people in the relationship, even if it was different people. There was always some bullshit going on in that connection. 10 of Wands. Yep, left you burdened and trapped. But success is here. You had to give up this connection in order for you to start something new. Maybe even, starting like with your money low because this person drained everything. You had to move away, 6 of Swords, in order to get the hell away from this person. And like I said, now you guarded the Queen of Swords. Okay, you're guarding your money, Ace of Pentacles, and you're guarding your heart. You're also the Empress, every queen of the deck, and you manifested a way out of this situation. But possibly a King of Wands who was in a distorted energy. Yep, divinely guided the hell out of this situation because the divine created a judgment on this relationship. Now you're going towards other things, maybe even loving yourself. Your masculine, your feminine energy balanced and moved forward, or you're going to find somebody else. Or this person went into hermit and went down like a downward spiral. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, you're moving forward with good karma. Maybe towards a King of Pentacles is right here. King of Pentacles, hang on. King of Pentacles. Can't make it up. And this person is just suffering. Suffering in silence, maybe even not so silent about it. Maybe even the blame game, blaming you for their life, blaming you for situations. And it has absolutely nothing to do with you. This person had so much problems, you weren't even aware of them. And being in love with this person only opened up a can of whoop ass on you because this person found an innocent that they could taint, that they could bully. Yeah, bully. Control. Control was a big thing. It was like maybe your energy was so wonderful, so healing, that the demons, the entities attached to this person made it their mission to maybe keep you with them, control you, separate you from other people, but also to just like make you a whooping post. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of tears. A lot of tears you had to cry. Empty cups poured into this person for no damn reason because this person did not appreciate a damn thing you did for them. Not a one. Because this person is filled with resentment, filled with hatred. Not necessarily for you, but for anything good. They piss it away. They just sabotage their lives. Sabotage their life. Sees no illusions, no fog or distortions, just the truth of what it is. Emerging from delusion, third eye opening. Your third eye opened and you were guided the hell out of there. You don't see the lovey-dovey relationship that you built up, the illusion in your mind. You know the truth. It was toxic. It was toxic and it wasn't going to last. You might have stretched it out longer than it should have. Old school. Traditional, classic, choosing substance over trendiness, yearning for the past, realness. And that's what you wanted. You wanted it to be real. Maybe you're old school. You believe in marriage. You believe in family. You believe in tradition. There's nothing wrong with that. This was a chosen family, right? This is something that you wanted desperately. Maybe you didn't have that growing up. But it was an illusion that you cast, that you made this person the starring role, and they were only supposed to be a fill-in, a placeholder. What does it say here? Friends, partners, and allies who become family through loyalty, shared values, and unconditional support. You supported this person. You brought them into your family. You made them family in your life, and this person tried to destroy you. Yep, they tried to destroy you. Oh boy. Any other cards, Spirit, regarding this distorted energy? Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. Energy, it doesn't have a distinction. Distractions, being pulled away from what truly matters, avoidance, resistant to truth, fear of growth. This is your person. They took on distractions, whether it was chemical, whether it was physical distractions of people. They made themselves busy. They made you, though, and wait a minute. They put other people ahead of this connection, regardless of friends, family, their addictions. Everything came first before you. You were the last on the list, and you were the one that gave them the most love. It's just sad that this person was so toxic that they couldn't even see what a gift you were. They destroyed it. They destroyed this connection. They sabotaged it. Bed rotting, spending extended periods of time in bed as a form of self-care or rebellion, wasting time and doing nothing. So they did nothing for the hell of it. Maybe even fought with you just so they could not have to do a damn thing for you. Yep, and you were just bright, shining, and you know what? It was too bright for this person. They were dark. Your light, it repelled them, and it's not your fault. It's their fault for not working and healing on themselves. But they were in a toxic state at the time. They gave in to their demons, and they couldn't see the gift that you were. Your light is powerful and needed. Shine your passions. Share your passions with others. Don't dim your light for anyone. And you had to recognize that. This wasn't going anywhere. This was never going to go anywhere because this person was never going to appreciate you. And after, what is it? Empress T4444 says, after getting a sinus infection, crying yourself into a sinus infection, you decided to move on. You really didn't have a choice. And I feel like the divine was guiding you towards that. You could have spent a lot of years trying to change this person, trying to help this person, support this person, and they made you feel like it was your job to be there for them and help them. Yes, they made you feel guilty. They made you feel like that was what you were there for. If they put a ring on it, then they felt like, this was you're their wife or husband, and you're supposed to help them. And they trapped you for years in that mentality. Outdated belief systems, stuck in the past, limiting personal evolution, set of ideas or values that no longer align. Yeah, they wouldn't help you. If they wanted to play the role as masculine in the relationship, indicative of gender, you had to do everything that the woman or the wife or the, they or them does in the house. And they would do the breadwinning, or even if they didn't want to work, they just felt like sitting around and making you do everything. That's your job. They could have had a polyamorous relationship, mutual consent or communication, non-traditional, open or consensual. You might have never been open to this nonsense. I don't feel like you were open to this bullshit. Maybe they did this stuff behind your back. They played a deadly game of Russian roulette. Extreme risks without knowing the outcome, chance, reckless, false sense of control. Yeah, they thought they were in control of their life. They thought they were in control of you. And they made reckless choices, did things without even asking you, set up situations like third parties, had situations going on, did all kinds of fuck shit, maybe trying to get you to leave them and then pulling you back. It was a manipulative game. It was really what I'm hearing from Spirit sick. They're sick. Hype man. Others cheering you on, positive, bestie energy, authentic outside validation, a sacred supporter. You were always hyping them up to the point where they felt like it was your job. Like I said, it was your job to keep them feeling good. They energy I want to say energy vampired you. They were sucking off of you, your energy. They were constantly drawing off of you, and they felt like they couldn't fail because your energy was so helpful. Your energy was so healing. Even though it repelled them, they still needed you. And every time they tried to leave you, walk away, find somebody better, they would come back again once it failed, once it didn't work out, once they sabotaged it, once they realized it was, they needed an energy boost, and it'd come back to you. Yeah, truce, letting go of ego, pride, or the need to win, temporary pause, fragile agreement, emotional ceasefire. Maybe there is a truce in this connection, a separation in this connection, but they feel like it's a temporary one. You are going to be more permanent than they expected. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not staying with this person. You're not with this person. It's going to be permanent because you're going to feel much better outside of the influence of this toxic individual. Liminal space, doorway between identities, phases of reality, space where rules dissolve and mystery surrenders. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this person is really like doing the most when it comes to addictive substances or addictive and risky behaviors. And they're not recognizing the consequence of it at this point. They're just going all in. And it could be creating health issues, or even like where they can't even remember what their mind is being affected, where they can't remember things. Or time is like, they're losing time. They don't even know what the day is or the dates, because they're like passing out, and they're just like bed rotting, sleeping all the time, or not doing much with their life. And they're just getting, they're so bored and so toxic that they're not even recognizing they got a problem. Maybe they're saying you're the problem, telling other people you're the problem, making up shit to make themselves feel better, telling third parties that you were the problem the whole time, creating a really sad dynamic, because when this tower falls on this person, if it hasn't already, their life is going to be destroyed by what they've done. Destroyed. They pulled the trigger and there was an actual bullet. So they're destroying their life doing this shit. I'm not talking about the actual Russian roulette, but they destroyed themselves. And then, because they felt that they couldn't fail. And it was all your beautiful energy that was helping this person to feel like that, maybe hyping themselves up, so that they could get third parties, have this relationship, this third party situation going all the time with this one, that one, and a third. But when the health issue comes in and the doctor tells them they got a STD, and not just a sexually transmitted disease, but they also have a spiritual entity, a demonic entity on this person, egging them on in the ethers, this person's going to wish to God they never had crossed you, because you were the only person that was there to help this person. And they'll never get a chance to get another person like you in their life. Ace of Swords. I feel like you're going to start a new beginning. Ace of Swords. It could be in business. It could be in just your life. You're moving forward and you're growing something. King of Swords is here. So this could be somebody that you're going to partner with. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that you are going to partner with. Somebody that you're going to have. And Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be a love connection. This could be a business, a partnership, something you're going to grow together. Yep. And this person's still laying around contemplating what went wrong. Two of Cups. You're going to find love. And this person is stuck in nostalgia, thinking about you and what they no longer have. And then what they'll do is they'll feel justified in just getting numb and doing drugs. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Queen of Wands. You've transformed into something sexy. Not just successful, but sexy, creative. Yeah, and this is creating Five of Wands, conflict, competition. There's competition for you now. You always generous person. And this is going to create a tower when this person sees you moving forward with somebody else. Yep, and yep some more, because their ships are not going to come in, but yours is. Because you balanced yourself out and you took yourself out of this situation. That's why you're going to have success. The Chariot is going to move forward because you realize the truth for what it is. You can't change this person. You're not going to be able to change them. They have to change themselves. They got to get out of the gutter, you know, pray to God and mean it. Not just pray, but mean it, and follow through with their prayer and change their life. And not just blame everybody. And they got to heal. But they got to recognize, first of all, the accountability, the buck stops with them and not everybody in a third. It's not all these people they're choosing when it doesn't work out. Why are they choosing these people in the first place? Why didn't they see you as a gift? Why are they wallowing in self-pity, laying in a bed, rotting the bed sheets and everything else? Why is it that they're sitting there taking drugs, alcohol, and numbing themselves with these substances? They got to ask themselves, it's not about a person. It's not even about a childhood. It's about the feeling of lack within themselves that they have to heal. That's what it is. And until they can do that, they're always going to make excuses and blame everybody else for their problems. Bottom line. All right, Spirit, let's wrap it up. Let's go to the last of the graffiti. Confirm or deny, my love. Let's wrap it up. But you need to move forward in your life. And as much as you feel sorry for this person, absolutely. They're a sad person, sad individual. I don't even know him and I feel sorry for him. You've got to still move forward in your life. You can't help people that are not willing to be helped. They are going to come to a point, hopefully, where they see the toxicities of living this lifestyle, or they're just going to keep going until the end. Yep. Leaky boundaries, struggles or maintains clear limits. People pleasing due to fear of conflict, giving too freely. This is what's going on. This person uses people or feels like they have to use people. People are using them. There's no boundaries in connections. People are just doing the most, just taking from this person when they're laying around, not even aware that they're taking stuff from them, you know, because they have free reign to do whatever the hell they want, and this is what's going on. They're going to realize when they have nothing left who their friends really were. It was you. Withholding love, approval, or freedom, and to give something up, power, imbalance, sacrifice. They're trying to make you come back to them, or this is the kind of person that you needed to give something in order to get anything from this person. Yeah, love has conditions with this individual. Absolutely. Love has conditions. Thank you, Spirit, for that one. That's sad. That's a sad, sad existence when you have to be like that. Oh, my God. And you were so giving, innocent, and loving. And now you're guarded against people and you're afraid because of what this person put you through. Coexist. Learning to live together or deal with each other civilly for the sake of yourself or others. So you have to deal with this person. If you have children, this person's still in your life and you're trying to be civil with this person. Coexist. Maybe you tried to coexist in this house with this person until they made it impossible. Innocent flower, serpent underneath. A dual nature. Pure and gentle on the surface, but has hidden, more dangerous and cunning side. Yep. This person presented themselves as an angel. As a person that was so beautiful, said what you wanted to hear, and was beautiful in the beginning, and then turned the switch and became this bastard. And sometimes they were nice and sometimes they weren't. It's like a bipolar behavior. And I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't pretend to be one on YouTube, but it was very back and forth. And so you lived for the memory of the good times and you kept trying with this person until it was impossible to continue. Yep. Maybe choosing baddies, sexy on the inside, whether man or woman, and, flaunting this, I could do what I want or I can get what I want in front of your face. Yeah. And then you have to realize, self-actualize, come into full acceptance of their unique identity, values, and potential, lives authentically and confidently. You had to realize that you cannot live with this person anymore. You cannot pour into this person anymore because all it was an empty cup with a hole in the bottom and you were never going to get anything out of it. And you should never go into a relationship expecting everything. I will do this for you, and you do this for me. It's not a contract, okay? Regardless of signing on the dotted line. What a relationship is equal. And if it can't be equal, it can be nothing. And eventually, when a person sees the imbalance of it, you're going to recognize it for what it is. You pouring in and it being a one-sided relationship, and you were out. This person wanted to play games. They wanted to live life on a roller coaster, and you just got off in mid-dip You were done. You were done with the downs and the ups and the downs and the ups. You were off the ride. And this person continued going full force into a brick wall. And once they figure it out, once they hit that brick wall over and over again, they're going to stop. They're going to be on their knees at that point, praying to God for release, if they're not doing that already, because past, present, or future energy is always at play. Pray for this person, but move forward. Do not wait. This person has a lot of growing up to do and a lot of healing to do. And until they recognize that, they're going to spill their bullshit on anybody that they're with. Make no mistake about it. Baddies, whatever. Regardless of what the person looks like, it ain't going to stop the bullshit this person's going to, give to them in their life. Hell no. You're not the only one they did this to. Trust and believe. Aquarius is here. Aries is here. And Pisces is here. That's all I have for you today on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I would love to have you as part of my soul family. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.